Well, you have until March 25th, 2025 to agree to these terms. Oh my God. Is this real? Someone attached a legal letterhead to this? Like, this is what a goddamn fall from grace for Ethan Klein. Holy A former E-fan leaked the letter they received from his lawyer. What is this? Do this or get sued. Someone asked me to post this by itself, so here you go. In a previous post, I shared the email I received from Klein's lawyer over an alleged minute-and-a-half clip. Upload this snark page that they are claiming does not fall under fair use. The rest of the letter is basically just legal jargon about what fair use is. What the clip posted apparently doesn't fall under the umbrella, yada yada. But the good part is the demands, so I don't face litigation, mind you. They address this to an incorrect name and address me as Mr. when I'm a woman, so not sure how people are going to Google me. Anyways, enjoy and maybe check your emails. 2, you provide our office with all the correspondence you have had with the moderators of H3 Snark. What? 3, you provide our office with all the correspondence you've had with other H3 Snark users. 4, you provide our office with all the correspondence you've had with Reddit. And 5, you provide our office with information regarding the identities of H3 Snark moderators. If you do not or cannot satisfy all 5 conditions, TEI will sue you for copyright infringement and misrepresentation. Keep in mind that the federal court filings are public. Anyone performing a simple Google search on you, let alone a background check, will discover this information. Once judgment is entered against you, the court's finding that you engage in copyright infringement and lied in a legal document will also be publicly available. You have until March 25th, 2025 to agree to these terms. Oh my God. Is this real? Is this actually what fucking... No. Someone attached a legal letterhead to this? Like, this is childish. This was the post before this. I was locked out of my old college email for a while and finally got back in today. And looky here, I had allegedly posted a clip on the Snark page when it was active where Dan admitted that the main sub was banning anyone active in Snark. Guess they didn't like that too much. Shall I post the highlights of the letter? Dude, this is ridiculous, man. What is happening? I don't even understand like what the purpose of such a thing would be. He just thought maybe he could bully random. If this is real, if an actual lawyer wrote this and it's not fake, okay, if an actual legit lawyer wrote this and it's not just like someone doing psyops or something, it just sounds so insane. Dude, this I can't in good conscience assume that this is like I can't believe that this would be real. His name is there, look him up. No, I know that's the same lawyer. That's Ethan's lawyer. We know that that's the same lawyer, chat. I know that's the same lawyer that sued Noah, or not sued, but sent a cease and desist to Noah Samson. I'm simply stating that this, like, suing random Redditors for posting videos of what Ethan Klein has said is so incredible to me that I doubt that any lawyer would even write a CND like this. And it feels as though this is like simply a way to extract private information, like personal information about people, and turn it into a matter of public record with the exclusive purpose of just like using that information to to silence critics. As a lawyer, any lawyer can do something stupid for enough money, Lamau. I mean, this doesn't make any sense. Like, hey, random anonymous Reddit user, we have decided that if you don't give us something totally irrelevant to the copyright claim, like this is written like, if you have a copyright infringement issue, you can't make additional demands. Like, that's extortion. What the fuck? The only demand you can make is to take the copyright down, right? Am I crazy? Am I wrong? I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. You can't just be like, hey, we found you in violation of this copyright, which means that you posted a clip on a subreddit that we have my client has a copyright over. So now you have to, send us a video of yourself dancing in your underwear. Like, that's okay. Cool. What the fuck? What do you mean? You can't do that, right? Like, you can't. I'm not crazy, right? I don't think you could just like make a completely separate demands from someone that over a copyright claim. You either tell them to remove the copyright claim, which usually platforms will actually oblige, and if they don't oblige, then you might be liable for it. But in this situation, it feels crazy to be like, you have to give me private correspondence. That poster did say in the comments that Poopy's lawyer never followed Poopies. Are you talking about Ethan? Yeah. Hey, if you, a random anonymous Reddit user, want to avoid costly litigation and also your private information becoming public through litigation, you have to comply with these demands that we're making. I don't know. Damn, bro, I found you in violation of my copyright. You posted my copyright somewhere, and now I want you to give me $7 million. I want you to release the text messages that you have with your mom. I want you to tell me what your deepest, darkest secrets are. And if you don't comply, I will sue you over copyright. You can only get this kind of stuff during the discovery phase of litigation. Yeah, I feel like this is a lawyer that knows that a legal letterhead holds a lot of weight for the average person who doesn't know how the law works and is simply trying to scare people into revealing information that they do not have any reason to reveal. It's just an intimidation tactic, which is what a cease and desist is in many circumstances, but this is like something different than that even. He's been bragging about doing this on his Instagram for months. He's openly bragged about using this as an intimidation tactic. Yeah. Yeah. You posted my copyrighted content on a separate platform. Now you have to be my slave for 34 days. I've decided this. If you don't comply, we will sue you. It has worked against people. If you're some student who lives paycheck to paycheck, you will not fight this. I know, but this is toothless. There is no fighting this in general. I guess this is the reason why you send a CND like this, or like you threaten to do litigation like this, is because it works on as an intimidation tactic. It works on people who are truly powerless, like random anonymous Reddit users, you know? What a fall from grace. What a goddamn fall from grace for Ethan Klein. Holy fuck. Yeah, Ethan Fair Use Klein. Fucking with poor people, like broke ass college students and shit. It's so pathetic. Holy god damn. To add insult to injury here, aside from Ethan's history in successful litigation to defend fair use, how ironic this moment is. This very same lawyer, if I'm not mistaken, or at least this very same law firm that has been defending Ethan in a counter slap has lost against that other billionaire guy that he hates, who he apparently kept calling a Ponzi schemer, Brian Kavanaugh. This reads like it's fake, but they made it seem like it's from said law firm. I just can't believe an actual lawyer would write something this dumb. I know. Like, Ryan, not Brian. I apologize. His website defaming his enemy, Brian Kavanaugh, comparing him to Harvey Weinstein, was just taken down. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. YouTuber Ethan Klein loses anti-slap appeal in producer Ryan Kavanaugh defamation case. California Court of Appeal upholds a prior ruling that the influencer may have defamed the film financier by falsely claiming that he was running a Ponzi scheme. YouTuber Ethan Klein lost a motion to dismiss the defamation case brought against him by producer Ryan Kavanaugh after the California Court of Appeal upheld a prior ruling on Thursday. Klein, who was famous for his H3 Issue podcast and internet troll persona, filed an anti-slap motion to try to get the former Relativity Media CEO and film financier's initial complaint stricken, claiming his comments fall under free speech after Kavanaugh accused the influencer of defamation. Ryan Kavanaugh brought an action against Ethan Klein and TED Entertainment, TEI, Inc., for defamation and defamation by implication, alleging they falsely accused him of running a Ponzi scheme, the court explained in a summary and documents obtained by the Wrap. The trial court denied defendants' anti-slap motion to strike Kavanaugh's complaint. We affirm. So Ryan Kavanaugh, who is a billionaire and not exactly a great guy himself, okay, sued, as far as I understand, brought a defamation case against Ethan Klein, and Ethan Klein tried to dismiss the defamation case and failed to dismiss the defamation case. As of, I think, like last week, April 6th, as of 4 days ago. He's been deleting all the YouTube VODs where he defamed Ryan and took down the website. He's probably going to try to settle now that he lost the appeal. Apparently, E kept using an article to show proof of Ryan's Ponzi scheme, but the article was quickly taken down, but E kept using it as proof anyway. When you get the anti-slap dismissed, you go straight to damages, if I recall correctly. When you fail an anti-slap in California, basically that just means that it was decided that he defamed Ryan, so now they just have to settle on damages. I'm pretty sure that the anti-slap is pretty powerful as far as tools goes, as far as legal tools goes in the state of California. As in, if he had won the anti-slap, he would have been able to literally pay, like make Ryan Kavanaugh pay for his litigation as well, because it's anti-slap is basically is a tool that allows, ironically enough, people like anonymous Reddit users and people who are less powerful to successfully defend themselves against frivolous litigation that tries to stop them from exercising their free speech. So after, yeah, I'm not saying Ryan Kavanaugh is a good dude, by the way. I'm not saying that at all. I don't know enough about him. It seems like the courts have determined he wasn't doing a Ponzi scheme, though. So I will not be saying that, let me tell you, okay? Yeah, they do not go to damages. That's incorrect. It just means the trial can proceed as normal. Even if frivolous lawsuit is a nightmare for most people, expensive, stressful, complicated, and time-consuming, yes, except Ryan Kavanaugh and Ethan Klein both have enough money to continue this, the process of litigation. Being friends with Lolo has given you an artificially high opinion of the intelligence and competence of lawyers, I guess. Yeah. SLAP is a strategic lawsuit against public participation. Ironic, he lost the appeal the day after he sent Noah the retraction demand letter and went on a tirade about suing everyone, including you. Talk about karma. Yeah. The irony of him using anti-slap, but also openly complaining on the show that his lawyers restrict him from actions against Redditors because of Section 230. Anyway, not only do we have Trump and Israel silencing pro-Palestine sentiment and blackbacking people, but on top of that, Ethan Klein is doing his own little version of that. Yeah, I mean, he's just doing it in a very frivolous manner, in a much smaller manner. Okay, that's not, I mean, he's doing it within his own confines, and seemingly, at least as it stands currently, the courts would probably not comply with his ridiculous little lawsuits, but who knows?